Well, you know, when people talk about STAR results, it's easy to get lost in all the numbers, but here's a stat that really stands out. 3 years ago, HISD trailed the state in every reading assessment. Today, the district meets or exceeds the state in 5 of the 6 tested reading grades. That's not just progress on paper, it represents thousands of students who are now reading on grade level and better prepared for their later years in school and their futures. And speaking of reading, district leaders are already looking at ways to help even more students succeed in the years ahead. Now, one of those efforts is Kinder Bridge, a new program designed to give some of our youngest learners additional time and support to build strong reading foundations even before entering first grade. Now, district leaders say the goal is to make sure more students are reading on grade level by the time they reach 3rd grade, the single greatest predictor of a child's academic and lifelong success. Now, if you see this flyer on our socials, be sure to give it a closer look. It'll explain much more. I'm also dropping a link in the video description to an article on the HISD Now district news page that goes into much deeper detail about the program, including the 9 campuses that Kinder Bridge will launch at this coming school year. And while we're talking about helping students start the school year strong, we also want to remind families about an important resource available this summer. We're hosting vaccine clinics at select campuses this summer. Now, today's was at Bastian Elementary. District officials say clinics like these make it easier for families to access required immunizations and to check one more thing off of their back-to-school to-do list.
Parents need to just bring their vaccine records for the students, and of course there is no charge for the students to receive their vaccines. So it is very, very important because we want to reach, of course, herd immunity in our communities. We don't want our students to get any of those diseases. You know, we have students, these vaccines will prevent them from getting meningitis, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, and there are several others as well.
And if you'd like to take advantage of one of these clinics, here's a look at the upcoming dates, times, and locations. There's even one for middle school families on June 30th. Now take a look, take a screenshot, and mark your calendar. Well, if your student is interested in engineering, design, or technology, here's something you might want to check out. Lamar High School is hosting a CAD Academy this summer, where students can learn industry's standard design software, work on real-world projects, and even prepare for certification opportunities. School leaders say they're hoping to expand the experience into an official Autodesk sanctioned event, but they need a few more students to sign up. The Academy begins July 13th. Now, if your student is interested, we'll make it easy for you to find the registration link. On YouTube, it's in the video description. On Instagram, check out our stories. And if you're watching on Facebook, you'll find it in the caption. And while we're talking about opportunities, don't forget that HISD's next teacher hiring event is happening tomorrow. The district is hosting 2 hiring events from 4 to 7 p.m. One's at Chavez High School, the other's at Houston MSTC. Now, if you or someone you know has been thinking about a career in education, this is a great chance to meet with campus leaders, explore these open positions, and learn more about teaching in Houston ISD. You'll find registration information in the video description. And before we go, here's today's summer at home activity. If your kids love bubbles, this one is for you. Today's activity is a bubble table, a simple way to turn every day into a fun summer learning experience. Now, all the supplies that you need and directions are on your screen. Take a screenshot and save it for later. But activities like this help develop fine motor skills, encourage sensory exploration, and give kids a fun way to burn off some of that energy. We'll be sharing more activities like this on our socials this summer, so be sure to follow along. But that is it for today. I'm Trey Sutton with HISD Now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.